He just shocked everyone as this player's performance elevated the Padres over the Royals for the series victory, and fans are beyond excited right now. Let's talk about it. Hi, welcome back to another episode of Padres Digest with your host, Andrew. Happy to be back as always. Happy Sunday, y'all. Good game today, and we'll talk about it in just a second, of course. Before that, two things. Stick around to the end of the video because we do have some post-game fan reactions where I get you guys, the fans, involved. Post on Twitter, post on the subreddit. Maybe you'll be featured on the channel. And as always, please subscribe. I know we're about to hit a milestone. I forgot what that milestone is, but subscribe anyway. So, certainly a game today. Ups, downs, scary moments, good moments. That's just baseball in general, though. But I'm happy to report that we, of course, did win today. So let's do the quick AJ Cassavell recap. Final, Padres 3, Royals 2. Jose Iglesias only played 3 innings, but he made the most of those 3 innings count. A game-tying 2-out, 2-strike, 2-run single in the 7th, and a perfect relay tied top of the 9th. Then a walk-off grounder in the bottom of the 9th. Padres win the series with a thriller. Thank you, as always, AJ Cassavell, for being fantastic. But today's lineup. OMG Mr. Iglesias. Iglesias game number 2. His second game where he did really good. If you remember we'll talk about it in a sec. But Vasquez still looks good. And our Padres back on track. Yes, that man Jose Iglesias. Like I was trying to say, the Jose Iglesias game number 2. I remember that game against the Giants where he won us the game a couple of weeks ago. I think it was early June or like late May. But Jose Iglesias has been a solid bench piece this year, and I'm so happy we have him on this team. I remember at first I was like, why would we need him? I thought he was kind of an okay signing, but he's been pretty good. I mean, he's obviously had his down moments. I think this first picture will show that. No, let me start with this then real quick, because this didn't really warrant this didn't really warrant a video, but I feel like I should mention it anyways. So obviously Jackson Merrill played today. He got reinstated from the 7-day IL, and they optioned Brandon Lockridge, which I thought was surprising because I thought they would send down Bryce Johnson. But then I read this. Jackson Merrill returns. Brandon Lockridge is optioned out. Lockridge is also expecting to become a father this week, so he might not actually be headed to El Paso Chihuahuas, which makes a lot of sense. First of all, congratulations, Brandon Lockridge. Hope you have, fun on your little vacation. But, of course, we're happy for you, and we are excited to see you back in the lineup at some point. I don't know if he's going to come back immediately, but we'll see. But I'm always a big fan of Brandon Lockridge. But yeah, now I can tell you this. So Jose Iglesias, like I was saying, he hasn't been playing great recently. His defense has always been good. I mean, yesterday I forgot to mention about that really good play he made on defense. And before I forget, Xander Bogaerts has also been fantastic on defense. So 2 people who are doing great right now, defensively at least. But yeah, Jose Iglesias, 0 for his last 16. I think we've seen enough of OMG. I think this was like June 19th that was posted or something like that. But then Jose Iglesias in a Padres 3-2 win today. 1 for 2, 3 RBIs, game-tying 2-run single, walk-off fielder's choice. And again, all in 3 innings. He came in the 7th inning over Jake Cronenworth, which I thought was a very interesting move from Mike Shildt. And I feel like if Jose Iglesias didn't come through, everyone would have hated that move. But it worked. So now we can't hate anybody. But no, it was I don't feel like it was a little risky because obviously Jake Cronenworth is one of our like established bats, and by established I don't mean like great. I just mean like he's well known in our lineup, if that makes sense. But again, he came through with the 3 RBIs that literally won us the game. That being said, obviously Merrill got robbed, and now we are, I don't know how to say his name, Caglione haters. I mean, it was a good play. Obviously, I'm not trying to like hate on him, but I'm mad at him. Let's put it that way. Robbing my boy Jackson Merrill when he definitely needed that, but that's fine. Whatever. As long as we won the game, Merrill will definitely get his chance again. I loved when he did a little like the hat trip. Even though like I know like he definitely did not want to do that. I just think he did it because he felt like he had to, because he was pissed. I think he was pissed. That's fine though. We still won the game. That's all that matters, right? So yeah, I mean, Jose Iglesias, anytime a bench piece on his team steps up and helps us like win games, I feel good, especially because our bench is pretty not very deep at all, which we could fix at any point. I don't know if he will. Hopefully, AJ Preller will. But let's talk about Randy Vasquez real quick. Vasquez still looks good. Another good game from Randall Vasquez. He completed 7 innings for the first time in his career, which is insane to me. Not that he's never done it, more the fact that he did do it today. But he only had, 89 pitches? Yeah, 89 pitches. And he pitched pretty well, I mean, considering. Obviously, he got out of that one bases loaded situation, and he's obviously super lucky always. But besides the home run, he pitched pretty well. I think at some point he had like 10 straight Royal hitters out, or 10 straight Royals did not reach base. So, I mean, he did pretty good. Obviously, he's not a strikeout pitcher, and the walks have kind of always been an issue for him. But besides that, they were good. I mean, Suarez kind of looked okay today, too. I was a little worried, and it was kind of, again, Jose Iglesias. Thank you for that, saving Suarez a little bit. But, yeah, Suarez has looked a little shaky still. Jason Adam, though, better, but not as good as he used to be. So, bullpen still tired. I was excited to see Brian Hoeing coming, but he didn't. But we should definitely start using Brian Hoeing. I mean, he's there, he's fresh. I know he probably has to take like a little time to get used to pitching again, but he did have a rehab assignment, so we'll see. But yeah, I want to show you this, of course. I always have some nice baseball stats for you. I mean, Vasquez this month hasn't looked bad. I mean, his worst start was against the Pirates. But, I mean, he's been solid for the most part. Again, hasn't pitched very deep into any games, except for this game. So luckily, he gave our bullpen a little bit of a needed rest. As always, though, his expected ERA is almost 6, which is absolutely insane. And then you can see his stats right now. 360. Man has a 360 ERA, but a almost 6 expected ERA. Also, I thought I had BABIP on here. I guess it doesn't, but I looked it up on this side. His BABIP is .241. Again, if you don't know what BABIP is, it's batting average on balls in play. How often balls in play turn into hits, excluding home runs and strikeouts. So it's kind of like a luck merchant. So if league average is around 300, if you have lower than 300 BABIP, that means I don't want to say you're lucky, but you're lucky, right? And that has always been Randy Vasquez this year. I don't have his baseball savant page, but if you look at his baseball savant page, all the percentiles, literally all of them are blue. All of them are blue. I don't think any of them are better than average. That being said, Vasquez has pitched better than average this year. Like, statistically, I guess. Luck. It's luck. It's 100% pure luck. I'm not complaining. I'm not rooting for Randy Vasquez's downfall. I'm just saying, can I say he can't keep getting away with this? Because it sounds negative, but I want him to. But I'm saying he can't keep getting away with it, but I pray that he does. It's so strange to me. Like we said yesterday with Cease, those are complete opposite pitchers, where Cease pitches bad, but he's a good pitcher, and then obviously Randy Vasquez is a bad pitcher who pitches good. I say it all the time, mostly because it confuses me. But again, that's baseball. Anyways, I'm just happy for Randy Vasquez. I'm still worried about our bullpen, but I think Brian Hoeing should hopefully clean up the bullpen a little bit, get some fresh arms in. But I want to show you the next thing, of course. Are the Padres back on track? I know the Dodgers series kind of like kicked our hearts into the trash can and kind of ruined our emotions. But we won against the Royals, and the Royals aren't a bad team. I mean, they haven't looked great recently, but they're not a bad team. And again, tomorrow we're playing the Nationals, who have played bad. They're not a bad team. They have some dangerous people, like mostly our players. But James Wood, Mackenzie Gore. I don't know if we're playing Mackenzie Gore. I could probably look that up while I stall. But there's not like any horrible. I mean, there probably is. But let's just say they're a good team, right? I think they're a good team. I think that we shouldn't take them lightly. But I think the Padres are turning things around. And I think we should be A-okay during this series. I'm definitely stalling while I look this up. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Monday, we are playing, I know it's not Gore. We're playing Parker, 4.59 ERA. We can probably deal with that. Tuesday, we're playing, where are you? Tuesday? Oh my God, where's the game? There we go. We're playing Williams with almost 6 ERA. We'll be good there. So are we playing Mackenzie Gore at all? I probably should look this up beforehand, but I forgot. Okay, yeah, we're playing Mackenzie Gore on Wednesday. So that'll be a fun game to watch. But yeah, we'll see. I think, let me show you these pictures, of course. I want to, again, shout out X, because X is our new favorite player right now because he needs it and he is playing good. It's no coincidence the Padres start winning when X is heating up. He definitely impacts the team, but what do I know? You know a lot, Bella fan account, because I agree. X playing good makes this team, you could say he's the X factor I'm sorry. But I think him playing well is going to elevate this team. And another thing I want to show you, anybody unironically pushing for this team to sell should be put to sleep, just for a few minutes, of course. We're stretching a while, and we're 7 games over 500. Just need another addition or two, and we'll be cooking. But to be honest, I mean, if catcher and left field are only holes, and everyone starts playing good, I mean, we went 14-3 to begin the year. Like, it's not like we need anyone crazy in those positions. We just need consistency in this team, and I think recently we've gotten it. Today's offensive game wasn't great. I think Seth Lugo, who is a good pitcher, don't get me wrong. Let me see if it says ERA on here, but Seth Lugo is not a bad pitcher. Yeah, 2.93 ERA, so it's not like he made our team look bad. I think he's just a good pitcher, thanks to us, of course. But yeah, I'm not super worried about today's game because we did have a good amount of hits, and we did obviously go into their bullpen. And I heard their bullpen was good. I feel like this series didn't prove that, but I heard they were good. I mean, you can see their ERAs; they're pretty low. So maybe, like always, we just had more heart than them. So I'm happy about it. I hope you guys are happy about it too. But yeah, I don't think the Padres, like I said, I didn't really answer my question. I don't think the Padres are back on track. I feel like more they've always been on track, and the Dodgers was just a speed bump. Even though things have been bad, I'm not just rose-colored glasses saying everything's been perfect, but I still think this team has always been good and has just obviously had some struggles. So I guess maybe, yeah, they're back on track. I walked around circles to come up to the same conclusion. Yeah, I guess they're back on track. Whatever. You know me. I don't know how to say words. But I do know how to read our Friar Fateful feed. Ryan Cohen, again, love Ryan Cohen. What a ridiculous sport. Heck of an outing from Randy. Bullpen did their job. Candelita hit 2 balls, not well, and wins it all. Let's freaking go San Diego. Absolutely. Iglesias legacy game, and he didn't even come till the 7th, which is such a baller thing to have. I feel like as a player, you could be like, have a chip on your shoulder because you're not starting games and you don't care. But Iglesias doesn't have that. He knows he's not starting games. He does get his starts every once in a while, don't get me wrong. But when he doesn't start, he still comes in and he still balls, or at least tries the ball. And that's why we love it. And of course, give Bogaerts his flowers. Dudes was lights out defensively and came in clutch with that ninth inning double. No walk-off. Absolutely. I kind of wish in the back of my mind that Bogaerts got that walk-off because I feel like he really needed it. But obviously, we don't want to send Arraez to get out at home, so we're still happy with the results overall. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel. Do you think today was a bad offensive day and you should be worried, or do you think it's just a good game against a good pitcher? How do you feel about OMG? Do you think he's a good addition to this team, or do you still think we can do someone better on the bench? And how do you feel about Vasquez? Do you think he can keep getting away with this? I don't know. It worries me. But how do you feel? But yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Please subscribe as always, and go Padres. Thank you guys so much. Goodbye. See you for the National Series.